Hi everyone, welcome back to a very rain-soaked storage yard. Today we're going to be looking at the fire extinguisher and fire blanket for your caravan. So stay tuned. So the fire blanket and the fire extinguisher, not the most attractive pieces of kit for your caravan, but nonetheless very essential. Most insurance companies will insist that you have these on board your caravan or your motorhome for insurance purposes. So today I'm going to show you where we're going to fit them, and I'm going to show you where I'm going to fit them. Like I said, they're not the most attractive things and they don't look nice stuck out all over the walls, but you need to have them within easy reach. So let's look at the fire extinguisher first of all. So the fire extinguisher, this is a 1 kilogram powder, which is ABC. And it is manufactured by Caravan components. Now you can buy these at most caravan dealers. They will have the correct one for your van, and they are around about 20 to 25 pounds. So again, an essential piece of kit. So this is a first alert fire blanket. It has 2 pull tabs at the bottom here, so that you can remove it from the receptacle, and it's ideal for cooker fires, and also you can wrap a human being in it should they get burnt. Once you've used it, you throw it away and you purchase another one. So we're now going to have a look at where I'm going to fit the fire extinguisher and the fire blanket. Okay, as I said at the top of the video, these items need to be within easy reach, so I've opted to fit my fire extinguisher close to the door and on the end panel of the seating. Now this will involve me drilling 2 holes, which I will go through in a moment, and 2 bolts in order to fit it. So having removed the cushions, I can see that I've got a small space just here where this fire extinguisher is on the other side, where I can fit the bolts to retain the fire extinguisher. Now you'll have to be careful because each caravan's different. We have obviously the mechanism for the bench seating, so you have to avoid any of that structure because you don't want to cause any issues by trapping that. So I'll get Big Dave out and we'll start to mark the holes and then drill them. So having checked it, I'm quite happy that here is where I'm going to fit the bracket. So I'm just marking with a pencil 2 marks, and then we'll take the drill and drill the 2 pilot holes. Okay, so the bolts we're going to be using, 2 large washers as well, which will help retain and keep it sturdy because the wood that we're going through is quite flimsy and it needs to hold the weight. Okay, so we're now going to fit to the panel our 2 bolts. And taking our washers, we're going to place them on the inside. And then hand tighten the knot. Now, today's toolkit, I forgot to bring a small spanner, so we're going to be using a pair of pliers. So we're just going to nip this up nicely now. So if I'm in the shot, I do apologise. There we go, that's the fire extinguisher fitted firmly. Now, to fit the fire blanket, I have opted for the 3M double-sided tapes. Now, I've got both types here. I've got the Velcro type, and I've also got just the double-sided sticky tape ones. So it might be a bit of an experiment, this, and we'll see which works best. But nonetheless, we're going to fit them, and I'll show you now where I am going to fit them. So, as we said, it needs to be in a place where you can get at it very quickly. Juliet didn't want it on the walls because they don't look nice, but at the same time it has to be close by. So we've opted for inside this cupboard here. Now, at the bottom here we have a little bit more room for this to stick to here. Now, I'm going to fit it upside down because obviously you need to pull these tabs in order to release the blanket. So it's going to fit there, and the door will close once it's done. So I'll just stick the adhesive tabs on and I'll get back to you in a minute. Okay, I've adopted the belts and braces method by using both the Velcro ones and the double-sided ones. So I'm going to peel these tabs off here now, and we're going to stick it to the cupboard. Okay, so we've got the stickiness exposed now, so we'll open the door, position where we want it, which in our case is about there, and we're going to push it firmly on. Now, a top tip is to make sure that this surface is clean before you use it. Okay, but we are now firmly attached. We'll close the door. There we go. And open it again. There's your fire blanket. So it's very convenient where it is. It's right next to the cooker, so it's perfect, this. Okay, another thing before we go, and another very important thing, is the two alarms that you have. Now, we have a carbon monoxide alarm, which if you press it at least once a visit to check that it's still working, and also check that the batteries are working. We also have a smoke alarm. Now, I know at the moment that our smoke alarm's battery is gone, so I'm going to be replacing the battery now. So to remove the smoke alarm, it's like most domestic alarms. You just twist it and it comes off. Now, the battery's not in because I've already taken it out, but we're going to put a fresh one in now. Now, these are usually what I used to remember as PP3 or 9-volt batteries, but I'll show it you now. So this is the battery that we're going to be refitting. As I said, it's a 9-volt. So I'll just pop that in now, and we'll give it a check. Okay, so we've now got our new battery in, and I'm going to refit it to the Caravan. Relatively simple. It's just a twist and it should lock into place. So we'll test it now just to make sure it works. There we go. Again, like I say, these are important fire safety issues, and also the carbon monoxide is a life-saving thing. I mean, you're working with gas in your Caravan, so it is very important. Okay, so we've fitted the fire extinguisher and we've also fitted the fire blanket. I think the two logical places, they're close to the threat and they're also close to the exit, especially the fire extinguisher, because that's where you would reach for when there was an incident. We've checked the carbon monoxide alarm and the battery in that, and we've also replaced and checked the smoke alarm. 4 vital pieces of kit should you have a fire. So if you haven't got these things, I would recommend you go out and purchase them. You can get them from most Caravan dealers, or you can get them from some DIY stores as well. Now, I'd like to know what you think about this, so if you've got any ideas that might be better than what I've chosen, please let us know in the comments. I do reply to the comments. I would like to thank everybody for watching, and I hope you join us soon. But in the meantime, bye for now.